A production fee was paid to WBBZ-TV from the Erie County Agricultural Society for this special presentation, with sponsorship from Milk for Health and Paula's Donuts. It's time for Fair Day Live, with everything you need to know about the Erie County Fair, with interesting people, places, and events at the Hamburg Fairgrounds. With that and more surprises, here's Liz Mantell.
All right, are you ready for another day? I know it seems like we're winding down, but we are just getting started, and we're going to get you set for a great day at the fair. Today on the show, we've got tons going on. We're going to talk with a blacksmith. We're going to do a mini golf showdown, see if I can get a hole-in-one. Visit to the Creative Arts Building, one of my favorite places on the fair because it's air-conditioned. But more than that, too. Also, what happens if your car breaks down at the fair? We're going to go over all of that in the show today. But first, let's give you a rundown of what's going on today at the fair. All right, as always, kids 12 and under, you get in free. Yep, free admission for you. You can buy your tickets at the gate, $22.60. Now, credit card sales only, but of course, we do have those reverse ATMs at gate 1 and 4. That means you put money in, you get a card out, and that's what you can use to get into the fair. Free parking, of course, and attendants are there to assist you. And don't forget ecfair.org. That's where you get all the information and food and shopping coupons, plus the schedule. There's tons going on, and you can find it all there. Also, if you're coming to the fair, which you obviously are, think about downloading the mobile app on your phone. It's powered by the New York State Lottery, and then you've got all that information at your fingertips. We've got our honoree shows tonight. The firefighter honoree of the day, Raymond Funk from the East Seneca Volunteer Fire Company. Now that show is at 6 p.m. outside of the Firemen's Building, and then we head down to Slade Park at 6:30 for our veteran honoree and flag retreat ceremony. Our honoree for the day is Amanda Congalillo from the U.S. Army. Again, just a beautiful ceremony. The Erie County Fair Band, All-Star Fair Band, is there. They do a tremendous job. So make sure if you come tonight, 6 outside of the Firemen's Building, 6:30 in Slade Park. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's head over to the ag situation. Livestock auction number 2, 11:30 at the Showplex. Now, Erie County 4-H, FFA, and Youth Livestock Expo, swine, goat, lamb, dairy, steer, beef, all will be auctioned off today. And if you're going to buy it or you just want to watch something really cool, go check it out. We've got the smoke dance competition in Niaway Indian Village at 2 p.m. That is also something that you do not want to miss. And then the chainsaw carver at 12, 3, and 6 near Gate 2. This is also the last chance to bid on your favorite one-of-a-kind carvings that benefits the Erie County Agricultural Society Scholarship Fund. We talked to him earlier on in the week, so you can go back and watch that again if you need to. But incredible stuff that he does. And, of course, the fact that it benefits the Scholarship Fund is incredible as well. Speaking of that, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Breakfast with the Champions. You can get your tickets at ecfair.org. Proceeds benefit the Erie County Agricultural Society Scholarship Program. And then tonight, it's the ultimate night of destruction. 7:30 p.m. in the Buffalo News Grandstand. And those are hot tickets, ecfair.org. All right, one of the things that you can see when you're walking around the fair is this. And who's in charge of that? Well, we've got the guy right here, Jason Henry Anderson, and you are a blacksmith.
Yes, I am, located from Greenville, South Carolina.
A lot of people, when you think blacksmith, you think back into, I don't know, the 1700s, the 1800s.
Earlier than that.
Earlier, well, I know.
I was
trying to make you feel not so old is what I was doing. I was trying to.
The camera does add age.
Yeah, how far back does the art of blacksmith go?
Beginning of fire.
Beginning of fire.
Basically, you got to think about once we discovered the ores and the minerals that we can extract, we had to be able to create items with it. Go back to the samurai era, basically.
Yeah, I bet.
Ming Dynasty, the first anvil that can be dated basically was a stone stump.
Has much changed since then, like just the basics of it?
No, heat, beat, and repeat.
That's pretty much what it is, right?
Pretty
is that
much
how
it
you
is.
Would define blacksmith?
Yeah, you take something, you heat it up, you deform it. Forging means to deform, to just take it out of the element that it is. For instance, like the steel stock here. Which camera? There we go. Steel stock here. And I pulled a dragon out of it.
So you pulled that. That's not something that you.
No, basically I decided to pull out the beard first and work it, and pull out the stout next. If you notice, there's no really change in the material.
Yeah, okay, so you're pulling it out of the fire now in the video that they're watching.
Yeah, yes.
And we're watching you beat it with your, was a hammer?
Tongs and hammers, yep. Left hand's my strongest hand because I'm holding the fire in my hand.
Oh, that's interesting. So the strongest hand, that would make sense to hold the thing that could, like, mutilate you.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And the hammer hand is not really a dead blow hammer hand. It's basically a pinch right underneath the hammer head itself, so you don't have the vibration go up your arm.
Okay. All right, look at all these things we're learning. All right, where are you located, and when are your shows?
My show starts from 2 o'clock and goes till 8 o'clock. I'm located, oh God, I don't even know where I'm located.
You're located on 42nd Street.
42nd Street, there
And
we
you're
go.
over by the
Casino,
over by the casino where they sell the fair merchandise as well.
Yes,
All
right
right.
beside the Erie County Fair tent.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to go over some of this stuff. First of all, we're going to look at this. You know how to get the locals all riled up. This is actually a Christmas ornament?
Christmas ornament bottle opener.
Oh, well, yeah,
Bottle
you really
opener
know.
part is right here at the bottom. Christmas tree hangs up here. It can go on your key rings also.
Because he knows when you're decorating the Christmas tree and the lights are going up, you are going to need a drink
You're
if
gonna
you're
need a
doing it
couple of
with your
cocktails.
family. You
Yep,
know you are.
exactly.
All right, what else do we, this is, oh my gosh, this is obviously Liz. It's metal.
Steel magnolia.
Steel.
Had to play with that one.
I get it, but look how intricate this is.
And that is to life-size scale. I had a blossom blooming in my house to basically understand the trinity, the three patterns inside the flower itself.
How long did this take you?
Design-wise, start to finish about a day, about 8 hours.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, that's about it. I've been
And
doing this for 10 years, so.
So you're good. Is this a bookmark?
No, it's
The world's
it
deadliest bookmark?
It could be a bear. It could be a bookmark. I'm calling that the fair bear. Basically, that's 1 inch square or 1 inch rectangle material, 1 inch wide, quarter inch thick, and then folding it back and do a lot of chisel work. It's all hot work done.
Have you ever burned yourself?
Every day.
How does that, I'm going to go, how does that feel? But I mean, how hot is this getting?
That gets around 1,800 degrees when I bring it out of the forge. But it's not the metal that burns me, it's the scale that burns off. When you heat up metal, the carbon actually burns off. So as I'm hitting, it'll see pops of stuff come off. So
Okay.
the white dots on my tattoo, they're
That's what
burn
it
marks.
is.
And you just let it happen. I don't wear gloves because that's the worst thing. If you have hot metal inside your glove, you can't get it off fast enough or you might hit something.
Okay, so don't try this at home. Thank you so much for bringing all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
And make sure you stop by and see his shows. We'll be right back.
Fair Day Live continues after this.
Get ready for the best 12 days of summer at the Erie County Fair.
I love coming to the fair for the food.
We love looking at all the animals.
I like the games, the roller coaster where it goes woo, 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 woo.
We love the entertainment. I love the concerts.
Everything is really fun.
So much food, so much entertainment, so many animals, so much fun it needs to be shared.
Share your fair! Share your fair.
It's the best 12 days of summer.
Get your fair tickets and plan your visit now at ecfair.org.
Letting people get to know our farms, promoting dairy and promoting agriculture in a positive way. And just sharing that story, Milk for Health does it wonderfully. Legacy is so strong in dairy farming. I want to honor the things the farmers before us did and to be able to just keep things moving forward so that the next generation is able to keep farming.
Start your day the Paula's way. Whether you're on your way to the fair or another hometown summer destination, take the great taste of Paula's with you. Donuts, pastries, bagels, beverages, and more. We're family owned and operated. Paula's products are made fresh, the old-fashioned way. Voted #1 by Buffalo Spree Magazine. Paula's Donuts, made with love in Tonawanda, Williamsville, West Seneca, and Larkinville and Buffalo. Get the sweet details at paulasdonuts.com. Stop by the WBBZ-TV 5 gazebo next to the Historical Building at the Erie County Fair. Make a $1 donation and spin the wheel of summer fun where everyone wins. Plus, meet your favorite personalities from your hometown MeTV station. Your donation benefits the substance abuse education programs offered by Prevention Focus, with sponsorship support from Babcia's Pierogi, Salvatore's Pizza, Gruszczyki Bakery in Stolat at Eastern Hills, Chef's Restaurant, and The Printed Image. We'll see you at the WBBZ-TV 5 gazebo at the Erie County Fair August 7th through the 18th.
Welcome back to Fair Day Live.
All right, there's something new at the fair this year, and it's mini golf. And so I took the time and I teed off. Let's see how I did. All right, well, you've heard of the midway at the fair, but what about the fairway at the fair? Yes, we're talking mini golf at the fair. This is free, by the way. We got Allie Bukowski here from the fair. Tell us a little bit about the Erie County Fair. No, I messed it up already. Erie County FAIRway.
It is a mouthful. So the Erie County FAIRway is an 18-hole mini golf course, and all of the holes have been built by the community, which makes it that much more special.
And it's free. I want to reiterate this, that it's free, because it really does look like something you'd have to pay for, but it's just another free thing at the fair.
Yeah, we've been focused this year on bringing more interactive, free experiences to our guests. And what's great about this one, it's right when you walk through Gate 5.
So you said that all these holes were built by the community. What kind of members of the community?
Sure. So we had a great mix. We had 4-H clubs, FFA clubs, third graders, high schoolers. We even had a local not-for-profit, and some of our partners and organizations like Allied Mechanical built a hole for us.
So when you think about the fair, we always say agriculture is at the base of it, but it's just teaching life skills, whether that be how to raise animals, the importance, the responsibility. What do you think kids learn when they were building these holes?
Yeah, so we had them submit for a chance to build a hole. They had to draw a design, so they learned their design skills. We then coordinated giving them raw materials as well as a Home Depot gift card. So they had to learn how to budget to cover the props and the tools necessary to build the hole. They had to learn deadlines and accountability and making sure these holes were weather-proof. So I think there was a ton that came out of building this exhibit.
Well, we have walked around already, and you can tell that a lot of people have played. And I talk about this all the time in my real life. There's no good mini golf around this. It's like all gone. I can think of like one or two places. So like I can imagine this is a hot attraction.
It is. We keep hearing from people that this has become one of their favorite exhibits as they walk by at the fair. And I would say this is probably one of the more difficult fairways in Buffalo, as well as the most creative.
Yes. Well, we're going to see how difficult it is. I'm not saying that I'm great at mini golf. I'm just saying that I love it. But again, I want to say that it's free. And I'm saying that because a lot of people think you have to pay for it, and you don't. It's absolutely free. So there's 18 holes, but it's 2 9-hole courses.
Yep, 2 courses. So you can get in line to play the blue course or the orange course. You can get back in line. Sometimes there's no line. You can play all 18 at once. And the last hole will eat your ball. So if you get a hole-in-one on the blue ribbon course, it's pretty exciting.
I don't even think I'm going to be able to get a blue ribbon on this, all right? Can't get champion showmanship with the sheep. Can't win with my cucumbers. Let's see if I can get a blue ribbon on this course. Do you have a favorite hole?
My favorite hole is the 4-H Marilla course, which I think we're going to go play now.
All right, let's start on that. Here we go. This is the Marilla 4-H farm. This is a lot of pressure. That would have been awesome if it went in the hole, but we'll take a 2 on it and head to the next one. All right, so now we're at the Randolph FFA hole, and they actually have this tail going, an added obstacle, and you can't see the ramp, so it's all going to be based on how it feels. So this is obviously a dairy cow, right, Allie?
Yeah, and actually on their
oh no.
Right on the hole, they have some trivia questions. Liz, do you know how many breeds of dairy cows there are?
I'm gonna go with 8.
You're right. So even though you didn't get a hole-in-one, you actually did get the trivia question.
You know why? Because I was hoping that was gonna go in. Because I love agriculture, and I love cows, and I love milk and dairy, and I knew that answer. And I didn't cheat. I promise you I didn't cheat. I knew that answer. I did. All right, let's wrap this up. We're gonna do I'm gonna call it the Grand Champion hole. It's the blue ribbon hole. Let's see if I can at least get 1 blue ribbon this time around. Okay, the last hole we're gonna do is done by the Erie County Fair maintenance team. This is the blue ribbon, And let's see if I can actually get a blue ribbon this time. I don't know, the pressure's on. Oh! Listen, of course.
You didn't even get the backup hole.
I couldn't even get the backup hole in one. That's how my fair experience is going here. No, but this is a lot of fun. Don't forget, absolutely free. It's the Erie County FAIRway, located right inside of Gate 5. Come see if you have better luck than I do. It was all in good fun. I swear it was all in good fun. All right, listen, if you get stuck at the fair with your car, whether you lock your keys in or anything, the fair's got you covered. We've got Mark Lapenta from Transit Towing and Recovering, which is a AAA approved vendor, and you guys have people covered. So what's the most common things that happens at the fair?
Locking keys in the car.
Yeah, and you guys are
about 38 of them already.
38 of them.
And one baby in the car. It turned out great. The mother panicked, but we were there in like 4 minutes and we got the baby. It was fine.
Because you guys are here on the fair.
We do have 4 vehicles here plus an ATV for any kind of extract or anything. So yeah, we're a good presence here.
And if people do have some trouble, they can call the security number, which is 716-649-3007. Did I say that number weird?
No.
3007?
No.
All right, so you guys are out at the fair, but more than that, you're not just a towing company at the fair, you're all over Western New York.
We are. We support AAA with all their calls. If you have AAA, we respond to everything that comes through dispatch, from changing tires to batteries, full support of AAA.
And as someone who has used AAA several times, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And of course, Elizabeth Carey from AAA, welcome back. Yes. You guys are obviously here at the fair in support of Transit Towing and Recovering, but you're also selling memberships too.
Yeah, at the transit booths you can find them, and if you buy a AAA membership, you can get an auto detail for free. So that's a special deal through our partnership, valuable partnership with Transit.
All right, so you can come to the fair, accidentally lock your keys in the car. They'll come rescue you. You'll be so grateful that you'll sign up for the membership, and then to top it off, you get your car cleaned.
You do, and it's a $300 value for free in association with AAA. They've given us 50% off. The membership is a no-brainer. It's $65. And you get a free. We're up to about 137 of them already.
Oh, that's great.
We're kind of it's kind of a little overwhelming. Yeah. But we're going to do it.
You're going to be cleaning cars for a while.
I told people, come in the spring. Come in the spring, we'll do it.
Where are you guys located?
We're located 1721 Transit Road in Elma.
Okay.
A lot of construction going on down there right now, so we clean the cars and we try to keep them inside because the construction's blowing all over. So. And
then at the fair, where can people find you?
We are inside the event center. It depends where Holly puts us.
Okay.
We're next to B&W. We're over by the agricultural building. So we usually have 3 booths going on, giving away all kinds of free things.
Awesome. All right, now we've got to ask. Obviously, the hottest deal in the summer, places to go, is the fair. But what's coming up that people need to be looking for, places to visit after the fair?
Yeah, so of course everyone wants to have fun here, but then as summer does wrap up, Labor Day travel is expected to be really busy. So this year, AAA does expect it to be a record-breaking Labor Day, not just with those road trips, but also big vacation destinations, Alaska, international trips, bucket list vacations. So people are trying to squeeze all of that in before summer wraps up. And then, of course, we know winter will be on the way. I don't even want to talk about that. But, of course, you're going to need Transit on your side and AAA on your side then.
Save the car cleaning that you get when you sign up for the membership till after winter, because you know your car's somehow going to be muddy. Even though it's snowing, you're going to want that nice look for the next time you come to the fair.
Absolutely.
So we can have that all wrapped in a perfect package.
Absolutely.
All right, so if you get stuck at the fair, you don't have to worry about it. We've got it covered with Transit Towing and Recovering and AAA. Thank you so much for coming in,
Thank
both
you for
of
having
you.
us. Appreciate it.
And I know we're safe. All right, coming back. We're going to wrap up the show.
Fair Day Live continues after this.
Get ready for the best 12 days of summer at the Erie County Fair.
I love coming to the fair for the food.
We love looking at all the animals.
I like the games. The roller coaster where it goes, ooh, 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 ooh.
We love the entertainment. I love the concerts.
Everything is really fun.
So much food, so much entertainment, so many animals, so much fun it needs to be shared.
Share your fair! Share your fair.
It's the best 12 days of summer.
Get your fair tickets and plan your visit now at ecfair.org.
Letting people get to know our farms, promoting dairy and promoting agriculture in a positive way. And just sharing that story, Milk for Health does it wonderfully. Legacy is so strong in dairy farming. I want to honor the things the farmers before us did and to be able to just keep things moving forward so that the next generation is able to keep farming.
Start your day the Paula's way. Whether you're on your way to the fair or another hometown summer destination, take the great taste of Paula's with you. Donuts, pastries, bagels, beverages, and more. We're family owned and operated. Paula's products are made fresh, the old-fashioned way. Voted #1 by Buffalo Spree Magazine. Paula's Donuts, made with love, in Tonawanda, Williamsville, West Seneca, and Larkinville in Buffalo. Get the sweet details at paulasdonuts.com. Stop by the WBBZ-TV 5 gazebo next to the Historical Building at the Erie County Fair. Make a $1 donation and spin the wheel of summer fun where everyone wins. Plus, meet your favorite personalities from your hometown MeTV station. Your donation benefits the substance abuse education programs offered by Prevention Focus, with sponsorship support from Babcia's Pierogi, Salvatore's Pizza, Grusciki Bakery in Stolad at Eastern Hills, Chef's Restaurant, and The Printed Image. We'll see you at the WBBZ-TV 5 gazebo at the Erie County Fair August 7th through the 18th.
Welcome back to Fair Day Live.
All right, I know I said we were coming back to wrap up the show, but that's just because we had done so much, and we still have plenty more. We got to talk the Creative Arts Building, which really, to sit here and list everything that's in there, it would take the whole show. So we're not going to do that, but we are going to talk to someone that knows what's going on. We've got Tyler Griffith and we got Donna Lenau here from the Creative Arts Building. All right, we're going to start with Tyler. Explain the whole process, because you go in that building and it can be overwhelming for someone that has no idea what's going on.
So starting about 2 weeks before the fair, we actually bring in all majority of the items that are not going to perish, i.e. like the flower show. So the flower show comes in a little bit later, but about 2 weeks before the fair, everything comes in, we check everything in, everything then gets judged, and then we set it up for display for the fair.
So if you think about like old school fair, you know, you had the ag part and then you had the people that would bring in their quilts and their pies, and this is kind of what that still represents. That's what it is. It's people bringing in the creative things that they've done.
Exactly. We have our home arts department, which is arts and crafts, canning, antiques and collectibles. We have our needle arts department, which highlights all of the people that do needleworking. We have our fine arts and photography department and our brand new culinary arts department for all the bakers out there. And we also have our flower show as well as the wood carvers.
It's all very impressive, and you walk in there and you go, oh, I didn't know I could submit a wedding photo from the 1800s of my great-grandparents, and you can.
Yes, absolutely. So we have the antiques that had the wedding photo category, but we also have the vintage photo category in our fine arts and photography section.
All right, let's talk to Donna for a minute. Donna, what do you do over in that building?
Well, I am the superintendent for creative arts, or for the home arts, arts and crafts, junior arts and crafts, and canned goods.
And how did you get into this?
Oh, my story goes back to, I was 16 working at one of the stands.
Really?
Manzel's Italian sausage stand. And then in my 20s, one of the ladies from our church asked me if I would want to be a worker in the Creative Arts Building, and I have been there ever since.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
I'm not going to ask how many years that is. I'm not going to do that to you, but let's just say you know the Creative Arts Building.
I've been trying to figure out how long I've actually been here. I'm a permanent fixture, actually.
But see, this is what I love about the fair. This is what you see over and over again, and I think that's what makes this fair so special, is the people that are here have the heart and the soul for it. Like, they love the fair and they love what they do.
And the biggest thing is transforming the building from an empty building to what it is right now. And we have such a great team that works. It takes a village to put that building together.
There's a lot of things in there, and this would be my fear. I would drop something.
My fear all the time.
She's like, same. That's exactly what we do. What's your favorite part of it, though? Is it seeing people discover that they've gotten the blue ribbon?
It is, and the kids that come in there and the parents are just elated.
Oh.
They're like, oh my gosh, and you can hear that throughout the whole building.
So let's talk the next fair. If people are going, oh my gosh, I didn't know that I could submit my Lego creation, or I could submit my flower or my quilt, what do they need to look for, and when do they need to start making their creations?
Well, our class sheets come out May 1st of the following year. The categories may change, and then they can
Start
they
working
go
right
they
then.
start working starting from October going all the way to July when they have to have their entry in by deadline date.
So get going is what we're saying if you
Yes.
think you want to do something. All right, well, thank you both for coming in. And don't forget to check out the Creative Arts Building. And yes, it is air conditioning, so it's a nice, cool relief to check it all out. All right, when we come back this time, I'm going to wrap up the show.
Fair Day Live continues after this.
Get ready for the best 12 days of summer at the Erie County Fair.
I love coming to the fair for the food.
We love looking at all the animals.
I like the games, the roller coaster where it goes, ooh, 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 ooh.
We love the entertainment. I love the concerts.
Everything is really fun.
So much food, so much entertainment, so many animals, so much fun it needs to be shared.
Share your fair! Share your fair.
It's the best 12 days of summer.
Get your fair tickets and plan your visit now at ecfair.org.
Letting people get to know our farms, promoting dairy and promoting agriculture in a positive way. And just sharing that story, Milk for Health does it wonderfully. Legacy is so strong in dairy farming. I want to honor the things the farmers before us did and to be able to just keep things moving forward so that the next generation is able to keep farming.
Start your day the Paula's way. Whether you're on your way to the fair or another hometown summer destination, take the great taste of Paula's with you. Donuts, pastries, bagels, beverages, and more. We're family owned and operated. Paula's products are made fresh, the old-fashioned way. Voted #1 by Buffalo Spree Magazine. Paula's Donuts, made with love in Tonawanda, Williamsville, West Seneca, and Larkinville in Buffalo. Get the sweet details at paulasdonuts.com. Stop by the WBBZ-TV 5 gazebo next to the Historical Building at the Erie County Fair. Make a $1 donation and spin the wheel of summer fun where everyone wins. Plus, meet your favorite personalities from your hometown MeTV station. Your donation benefits the substance abuse education programs offered by Prevention Focus, with sponsorship support from Babcia's Pierogi, Salvatore's Pizza, Grusciki Bakery in Stolad at Eastern Hills, Chef's Restaurant, and The Printed Image. We'll see you at the WBBZ-TV 5 gazebo at the Erie County Fair August 7th through the 18th.
Welcome back to Fair Day Live.
All right, here we are to wrap up our show, and we've got some exciting stuff happening today and tomorrow. And that's what we're going to get right to. Tomorrow, don't forget, 9 a.m., Breakfast with Champions. You can get your tickets, ecfair.org. And again, the proceeds benefit the Erie County Agricultural Society Scholarship Program, which they set a record this year on scholarships. Let's see if we can set another record next year. Motor Event Series tonight, the Ultimate Night of Destruction. That's at 7:30 in the Buffalo News Grandstand. Of course, those tickets, ecfair.org, and that ticket counts as your entry into the fair as well. All right, tomorrow, it's our last show. Yeah, because it's the last day of the fair. But you can catch us right here, 10:30 WBBZ-TV or on the Erie County Fair Facebook page. And I'm going to cry tears of milk because it's the last show. What am I going to do without it? What is life after the fair? In this essay, we'll see you tomorrow.
A production fee was paid to WBBZ-TV from the Erie County Agricultural Society for this special presentation, with sponsorship from Milk for Health and Paula's Donuts.